Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Lucy. Welcome back to my Python learning journey, and today I worked on something really cool, and it's a student class that checks if a student has passed or failed based on their grade. Let me show you how it works. So I just came here. I created a file in my Python projects. It's called student class, and that's what we are working with today. So in this case, the first step, I started building a class called the student. So I build, so in this, when I use hash, remember I'm using is a comment. So create a class to represent a student in a class. And that's what I went on and did. So I created a class known as student. And then the second thing that I'm doing is I define my class. So this is the function that you use. So I'm trying to create a class that will be able to define the name, the age, and the grade of the students. From there, now I start naming my object or my class. So the self is the parameter that represents the object, and then we have the this one to represent the object. So let's name our self name. So the self name is, so the self is the self here, and then the name, what we have described it there above in our definition. And then the second thing is the self age, and then we have the grade. So from there we want to return or to read or to print the above object. So we go on, we use the define method as well. So here let's fix the indentation. You know, in Python, indentation is very key. So from there, so we will say return. So return is another way of saying print. So return the student name. So you can see here the name is self name. So here is our let's put some of the comments to show the reader what we are doing. So that is the name of the student, this one is the age of the student, and this one is the grade of the student. So in this case, we are just trying to name the name of the student. In this case, the self age is the age of our student, and also the self grade is the grade of our student. So we are trying to tell the computer to print this to the user. So from there, what we're going to do, we are going to bring another function, which is to know the grade of our student. So here we'll say get status. So get the status of the students. And in this case, what we are going to do, we are going to use the if function. So if self grade so let me use upper. So upper means that even if we add something or we add the grade that is in lowercase here, we will still get an upper. We will still get the results of the student. So let's say our self grade is in A, B, or C. So these are the grades of our student. Let's use double quotes to be uniform. So in Python, you should use each and every code. If you have used double quotes in one of your the part of your code, it should be uniform so that you don't get an error. Yeah, so that way. So let's say if a student gets an A, B, or C, we should tell the student she has passed or they have passed. So it should return pass. Else, if the student doesn't get A, B, or C, if the grade, they should get a fail. Amazing. So from there, I went on to create a list of multiple students and used a loop to print out each one status. So in this case, I'll just get so students. So in this case, I'm creating a list to hold students. So a list to hold students. And from there, I'll have the name of my students. Yeah, so let me begin. Let's say we have student, student. Say we have someone like Lucy. She's 20 years old and has gotten a grade A. And then we have student B. Let's say it's John. And then we have Mike. And then let's say we have Anna. Let's fix our indentation here. So the student should be there. So yeah, let's leave it at that. Let's go to the next thing. So in this case, we have an issue here. Amazing. Now from there, let's now loop into our student. So let's say when we want to loop, we use for. So for student in students, print student. So you should print student so that will get the name of the student, and also print. So this one, the F status means the grade of the student, and from there we can print this for readability. So this one will help us with readability, and that's how you create a class of students. So let's see what we will get from this. Let's run our Python code. Let's see the output. So I'll click Ctrl R and let's see what we have here. So in my terminal, I'll just click Python. My file is student class. Amazing. So you can see our output here. We have the name Lucy, the age is 20, and then we have the grade A, she has passed. We have John, age 22, grade is B, she has passed. We have Mike, grade is D, so he has failed. And then we have Anna. Yes. So today we have created a student class. So actually today, this is what I've learned today, to build a real world Python class, looping through data and checking logic. Actually tomorrow we'll go more deep. So yeah, please subscribe and also comment what you think about it. If you're learning, comment what you're learning, and don't forget to like. See you on the next one.